The reason why I did that intro is because today is an important video. It's got some emotional things to talk about, some exciting things to talk about, some ridiculous things to talk about, but it's just like a full-on, overall, complete view of what I think is the next step to go to in my life, because I imagine life as that. I imagine life as steps that just move on and on and on. And you meet some hard steps, you meet some soft steps, you meet some pillows, you meet some rubble. But either way, you still take the next step into what is coming. Now, today, I think I'm halfway through my next step. From the baby's age to my age now, you will take at least 6 huge steps in your life. From moving on to leaving to doing whatever the hell you want to do. Now, at the age of 4 or 5, I began interested in music. So, my first real step was probably music. And then I got interested in art, but I'm not very good at it. So I'll put down art and a half. So I'll put A+. And then in that step as well, I also became interested in love. But not like studying it. Just, I wanted to find someone. And then in the third step, which is where I'm halfway up to now. So my most recent steps, but these are the 3 mega huge steps that you take in your life. And these 3, because the only reason, because you can reverse these steps in your head and think, hold on a minute, why did I take that step to go to music? I'll tell you why I chose music. My brother came outside of his bedroom one day and he said, do you know what a speaker is for? And Mum said, yeah, it's for music. Jack obviously knew what it was for as well, and Jesus Christ, he's not that dumb. And he said, which one do you think would be the best quality? And he showed 3 pictures of these amazing speakers. And she said, well, is it for MP3 playing? And he said, yeah. And he said, well, she said, that one is best. But he said, do you not think that one? Because that one looks better, and it's got an MP3 player and a phone fitter. And she said, it's up to you. And she said, but do you really want to spend your money on that? And he said, yeah, I like music. So I thought, I'll take it up. And I took it up and I started playing it. That is one first 3 steps. And I went to the Leeds City Museum of History where they have that like dead mummy. And I saw it as an art. I saw all like the old rocks and stone and medals and costumes. I haven't been in a while. And saw it as an art. Went to an art gallery a couple of weeks ago. Enjoyed it. Because I like the objects, the sculptures is what they're called. And the moving sculptures, they're pretty interesting. Anyway, a couple of weeks after art, I thought about love. I thought it's about, how did I think of... Well, I'd been out with girls before I became interested in love. And I guess it just grew on me. It grows on everyone. And then this step, because it's 2016 and the future is kicking in now and everything's just gonna go boom, innit? But what I'm thinking of doing now is I am thinking of putting music, art and love all together in one. And that is my big step. So then I can take another big mega step. So this mega step is not going to be that interesting. It's going to be a hard one to do, because I've got love, and then I've got to love art, and I've got to love music, and I've got to get on and move on. Now that was the something part of life. Now this part of life is interesting. How many people out there have a mum and dad that are not together now? I don't know. I can't answer that question. All I know though is that I've never experienced that for myself until yesterday. But the one thing is, people have different reactions to it. Some people could be upset, distraught, panicked. I'm not that bothered. Not bothered at all. I'm not bothered at all. And I'm going to tell you why. Because my dad never did anything. Never helped with any chores. Never helped with work. Helped with nothing. Never did anything with me. Never took the dogs out for a walk. It was all me. I took the dog out for a walk. I helped sometimes. Give my mum some money sometimes. Whatever the fifth one was that I said. And just, yeah. And to me, it occurs that when he's not here, he's just like an invisible figure. But he's still an invisible figure to you lot as well, even though you all have different reactions. Because he's still there. He's just not there. You still know him. You just don't know him. Moving on. So we've done the steps, we've done the emotional, we've done the... Did I say exciting? Yes, I did say exciting. If some of you already haven't known, not many of you will, I went for a meeting at with Mr. Young at LEA, Leeds East Academy. And he took me at lunch. I decided to go down and talk to him because I was so fed up of his lesson and school in general, and it's just getting me all down. Bad things are starting to happen. You know, it's not connecting together at the moment. And I said at the beginning of this year was going to be hard to me, and it's already harder than I expected it would be to. So now, it's just getting worse. I can't deal with it all at once. Take it at a time. I could maybe deal with it. But dealing with it all at once is just bum bum bum. Because I have work to do with music. That does not get me stressed. That keeps me soothed and gets me through what I need to do. And then you move on to big stages in your life. You move on to emotional moments that happen whenever they want to happen. And then you've got school as well, and then you've got to do your homework, and then you got to do this, and you got to do this. But what about that I just didn't do? What about this? Gets so on my nerves. Oh God. And what I like to do is when I'm like this, I just like to get one thing. Just like to get this. The right one, Tom. Oh, this is that same one. Sorry about that. That's a bad one. This is the one that I want. I just like to shut my eyes and imagine that I am here. Oh, one way. You can't really see that well, but it's the Great Barrier Reef. It doesn't look as pretty on the camera as it does on this poster. So, that is that. You're in there. Oh. Let's roll this up now. It's already ripped and half dead anyway, but yeah. Just gotta do it. Same as school. You just gotta do it. You just gotta soldier on, keep moving. You can't have any time to do what you want in your free time. Because you gotta do homework. Oh no, I need a bath. I need to smelly. Oh no, can't. Got homework. Wanna go out with my mates, chill for a bit. Oh no, can't. Got homework. Kind of need our own time as well, school. Just don't forget. God almighty. Like nothing I've ever seen. The amount of homework you get in year 7s. You've got a big thing coming. Let me tell you. Hey, what else have we got to complain about? Oh, Mr. Young, forgot. Went down there. On the letter, it said Ofsted, which got me so excited because I totally want to have a meeting with Ofsted. Because Ofsted, I can just get everything off of my mind what I want to. And I will just take everything in my stride that hits me after that. Because that is the jackpot. That is the thing that we need to focus on. I think Ofsted had a building somewhere. Oh God, if they do, I'm going there. I mean, the amount of things that the school, 1, judges you for. 2, says you do but you actually can't do. 3, works to your best of the ability which they expect incredible amounts of. 4, the reports. I explained all the reports to work to you. It's not us, it's the teachers. It's ridiculous. If they don't get their mind sorted as soon as possible, I would rather go to DYCA. At least they have a mind. Probably not a very good one though. Still. The head teacher that I would prefer to be in LEA would probably be Miss Worthington. Done. Sorted like that. Miss Worthington is the one that makes sense. She's the only one. Anyway, got something really good to explain to you about my anger, so how my anger works. So I got a piece of tissue, a long piece, and my life is in the middle. It rips a little bit, so I still got a little bit left. And this bottom bit that I'm dangling onto here, this bottom bit is the bit of school. This top bit is my own time. So, let's say it splits because I can't hold on to school no more. So let's just put school aside for the moment. My life. Let's split this into 2 sections. We have a good section. And we have a bad section. That is the worst BI I've ever seen in my life. Right? But this is how it works. The bad is at the top and the good is again hanging on, but with a little bit more stride in itself. It's hanging on a little bit more. There's a little bit of a tear there, but it's okay. We can fix that up. You don't even notice there's a tear there. But then, if we move on to school, we move on to the bad things of school and the bad things of school. But I'm going to put a B plus because a B plus is the little bit better one. And the little bit better one used to be up here, and I was hanging on to the bad, just taking that in my stride, but now it's gone whoop, and it's gone. It's like there's no more good school left. That is a big tear that cannot be fixed. So my life is doing okay, and my bad plus some at school is doing even worse than me. So it sorts itself out, I can sort my life out. Because you see, when you want hope, you need something to provide hope. You need someone to listen to what you want. And that was what Miss Worthington did. Miss Worthington was the only teacher in that entire school that listened to me and paid attention. Paid proper attention. Wrote things down. Listened to the problems that the student has. Because you know what? She has ears that hear things properly. Anyway, YouTube description today is Gaming Lemon. I think I did him in another video, like I always think for my YouTube descriptions. But Gaming Lemon, shite. Don't have to know. It's pretty alright, but I think he focuses on one game too much. That is pretty much it. Like, I can't do no more. I can't do it no more. It's like I have downside human effects. Probably do. This rate school bringing me down this much. Like at 100%, school takes me at least down to 5%. 100% good life, at least down to 50. So that's 55%. My life sucks. But the one thing is, I'm not wishing it away. I'm not wishing I was dead. Because hopefully it will all get sorted and we'll live how we're meant to live. But you know, you hit speed bumps in the road. You might not expect them. But you hit speed bumps. Most of the time you do expect speed bumps because you can see them because you're not blind. But sometimes you just hit speed bumps in life that you don't notice. And they are the unfortunate speed bumps. They're the speed bumps that you don't want to hit. But you just do. You just gotta hit them. Like, there's no reversing because then you go in the way that you just get them. But people have tried reversing and that didn't go very well for them. I mean, you get good times in life like a brand new watch, and then you get bad times in life when the watch breaks. There's no other way I can possibly explain this to make it better. Now, the reason I'm not online is because I can't live no more. But I'm not wishing my life away. I'm just not living the fun life because I can't do anything anymore. The old days. They're the fucking best days of my life. Now look at us. Look at what we are doing. It makes me want to be sick. This isn't right. The life that I am living now isn't right. And I'm going to be the first one to do something about it. I am going to screw it over. Fuck school. Get rid of it. Sorry, that was life. This was school. Fuck school. Fuck life. Start a new one. It's time to wipe the slate clean. And if one of you is watching this video and feeling the same as me, which I highly agree with, if you are in Leeds East Academy, then wipe the slate clean. Start again. Get a new picture. Do it again. That's what I'm gonna do. There's not gonna be this Tom no more. There's not. No. It's gonna take a few years to get rid of this Tom, like digest him, but there's gonna be a new Tom. A Tom that can see things. A Tom that is brutally honest. That's right, I have an itch in the back of my throat and I'm trying to itch it. Anyway, that is pretty much all I have, and I can't go on no more like this. So if you are one of me, and you feel like wiping the slate clean and starting over a new life, then follow my steps. Number 1, fuck everyone. Number 2, move on. Number 3, forget it. That's the stages of life for now. Get rid of people, move on about it, go back, think about it. Get rid of people, move on about it, go back, think about it. Get rid of people, move on. That's all you gotta do. And with your hobby, follow your hobby the most, not your dream. Because let me tell you something, dreams don't come true. When you try to follow them, they don't do anything. Goodbye.